Head to factormeals.com/kindafunny50 off and use code kindafunny50 off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box. If you want to get our shows ad-free and our exclusive shows, go to patreon.com/kindafunny.
Today's gaming news stories include Xbox warns of a reset as it prepares for layoffs, Valor Mortis has been delayed, and Stranger Than Heaven's director addresses concerns over Tupac. We'll have all this and more because this is Kinda Funny Games Daily. Woo! Good morning, gamers. Welcome to Kinda Funny Games Daily for Thursday, June 11th, 2026. I am Andy Cortez, and I'm joined by Simon Cardy, and I got myself my beverages, I got my water, I'm ready to rock, and I'm ready to have a great show with you, Cardy. It's awesome to see you, man.
It's great to see you, Andy. I love being here. I had a lovely time yesterday. I hope people watching did, because you've got me today and tomorrow, so it's going to be more of the same. I think, I just love joining my friends to talk about shapes and layoffs. That's kind of what I do with life, and it's what I'm going to do today, really. And yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to it. How are you doing?
We just didn't execute. There weren't a lot of three-pointers missed. Just a lot of really, really bad shots taken. And more importantly, just a lot of bad coaching decisions. I think that's what it comes down to.
Andy, would you say that's one of the worst nights you ever had?
Yes, yeah. One of the worst nights, and then, it was made even worse because I realized I still had 30 minutes to watch of the 1984 Supergirl movie that we're watching for interview, and it was at that point that I felt like I wanted to end it all.
Would you say that devastated you the most?
No, the thing that devastated me the most was like after that really heartbreaking game, booting up the Star Fox demo on Nintendo Switch 2 and realizing it doesn't have gyro controls. I don't understand what the thought process is there. We had just seen Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, where you fly an aircraft by holding a Joy-Con and you're kind of doing the gyro controls. And, the fact that they don't have that in Star Fox, I don't really understand the thought process there. But, Switch Sports do what Nintendo don't. No further questions. You can come back to Cardi's shot and have him just filibuster about the depressing news we're going to talk about today.
I'm worried about you. I wore this today, if people don't know. This is also Spurs. British
The
Spurs.
Hotspur.
Yes, I wore it in solidarity with you. So I know how hard these things can be for us. We just had an awful season. We almost got relegated.
What does that mean?
It means we would have not been in the Premier League anymore. And we haven't been relegated.
That can happen?
Yes. That's what's good about our sports. We've been in the Premier League for 50 years. That would have been our first relegation in a long time.
That sounds unbelievable. I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah, that's the whole point. That's why people are scrapping at the bottom. But to make things better, we've just been delivered some squashies.
What are
you're
squashies?
A fan of the squashies. They're a UK delicacy. They're a unique texture. This was the raspberry and milk flavor.
Raspberry and milk.
You enjoyed it though yesterday.
Oh, this was the one.
Yes, exactly what you had.
The feel is so nice. These squashies have such a good velvet feel. I'm gonna chew on that.
And just like that, you've forgotten about the Knicks.
And just like that, I've forgotten about the. I mean, I'll tell you what. I had a real rough night. I was just like, it was devastating. To the point where I was laughing. I felt like Walter White when he's, looking for his, the shit to leave town, and he's underneath the basement, underneath the floorboards, and he's he's like laughing. I felt like that. It was
Look,
insane.
3 games to go. You can win them all.
Look, if anybody's gonna blow a 3-1 lead, it's a team that hasn't won a championship in half of a century. Okay, 53 years.
Are you confident though?
Don't let us get 2. Don't let us get 2.
Okay.
This series could be 3-1 right now, Spurs.
Wow.
Really easily.
There we go. Okay.
If you're watching live, be a part of the show by super chatting on youtube.com/kindafunnygames. That's a delicious candy. I'll tell you what.
It is good. We've got 3 other flavors of those waiting in there as well.
Goodness gracious.
And I'm having the cola one right now, cherry cola, and it's wild.
Did you
Wow.
cherry cola?
I haven't even tried that one. An exclusive there for Kevin.
Bring it for. Let's have you try it right now on camera.
Okay.
First
We've
time
also
reaction.
got tropical And we've got, I believe, strawberry and cream.
Oh my gosh, you got to take these to the movies tonight.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a screener.
Squashies are a great cinema snack because they're silent.
No crunching, no disturbing the peace.
Grab a couple. You'll get one for Andy.
We couldn't do this without our producers on patreon.com/kindafunny. So thank you to our amazing producers, Carl Jacobs, Omega Buster, Delaney the Psalm Twining, and Lax Nomad. Man, I was just...
They're good.
I'll say this, the gummy last night could not overdo or could not outperform the misery in my body. It was so tough.
Did it have the desired effect, or was it a bad move?
Oh, it was a bad move. I think it made it way worse.
Oh, great.
So I took 4 more.
I'll tell you what,
that's a joke.
These cherry cola ones. Wow.
Really? Okay.
Wow.
I'm excited.
Get it in you.
I will get it in me. For now, let's begin with what is and forever will be the Roper Report. It's time for some news. We have 5 stories today.
Baker's dozen.
Ooh. Now let's continue on with a very depressing show.
Yesterday I was like, I don't like talking about these things. So
Who does?
There we go.
Nobody does.
No, but okay. You read it all, and then I'll just go shit in it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Pretty shit.
Mm-hmm.
Story number 1. And there's another story, similar kind of context, and a lot more additional context by Jason Schreier over at Bloomberg as well. But this story comes from Tom Warren and Jay Peters at The Verge. Xbox warns of a reset as it prepares for layoffs. Microsoft's Xbox division will be hit with significant layoffs next month, according to people familiar with Microsoft's plans. The company has been preparing for layoffs internally for weeks, with Xbox CEO Asha Sharma hinting about, quote, making hard choices last month. I thought she was just like making choices of like what custom controllers to put out.
Yeah.
That's all I thought it was.
Choices, aren't they?
That's really all I thought it was. Never could have seen this coming with
you
the
misread
CEO.
it. You thought it said hardware choices.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dang, that's exactly what I thought.
Yeah.
Sources suggest the cuts could even involve a studio closure or changes to the Xbox Studio lineup. In a recent Giant Bomb episode, rumors of 1,000 layoffs from Microsoft's Xbox division were mentioned. Bloomberg also reported today that the cuts would be major and involve budget cuts for marketing and other areas of Microsoft's Xbox business. Moments before Bloomberg's report, Xbox CEO Asha Sharma and Chief Content Officer Matt Booty sent a memo to Xbox staff warning of an Xbox reset over the next 100 days. Sharma and Booty pointed to difficult challenges the business is facing. Quote, excluding Activision Blizzard King, over the past 5 years, we have spent over $20 billion on ongoing investments in our content, platform, and hardware subsidy. But our annual revenue has declined nearly $500 million during that time, they wrote. Going forward, this cannot continue. They also noted that, quote, we are in a hardware component crisis, saying that component costs for the 2027 holiday season are expected to be, quote, over 5 times the prices we paid only 2 years earlier. Memory costs have followed a broadly similar trajectory. They said that, quote, we need a new business model and partnerships for hardware as we remain committed to Helix. Hot dog suit. We're looking for the guy who did this.
Yeah.
Why are the RAM prices so high?
Who did this?
Who was involved in getting the prices these high? Who was one of the major players? We're trying to find him, everybody.
Was it you?
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. No, I honestly, with data centers, like all I could think of is Shinra, and you know what I mean. Just the cloud and Avalanche just doing what they can, doing what they can. Sharma and Xbox strategy chief Matthew Ball have been hinting at, quote, radically different console business models this week, and the mention of partnerships for hardware certainly plays into the idea that other PC OEMs might be able to create Xbox-branded devices based on AMD's new chips in the future. But right now, Xbox's, quote, current platform infrastructure is not built for the battle ahead, end quote. Sharma and Booty wrote, saying that we'll evolve and rebuild our stack and look at capabilities across all Xbox and potential M&A to help us win in hardware, PC, mobile, and streaming.
Shit, innit?
It's shit.
Yeah.
It's a bit shit in it.
Again, it's just a lot of words for basically it's got very expensive. We're going to need to cut a lot of costs. And we're not really sure how we're doing that yet.
Yes. And it's almost like getting the news out ahead of it to say,
But it's not a surprise, right?
people prepare for this. Because when a new CEO takes over, that's usually going to lead to certain changes in the company.
Yeah.
And pair that with these turbulent economic times and memory loss, the RAM shortage everywhere across the world. There are so many factors making this what I would assume to be an even worse situation. Not even talking about the hardware shortages and things like that. This still would have happened. I think if tariffs weren't a thing, this still would be happening. All of those extra variables just join. Not only do the Knicks have to make every shot and start to really, really pop off, but the Spurs have to have a cataclysmic breakdown.
And sometimes it happens. Two planets cross over in our solar system.
Exactly.
It's some sort of astronomic event.
Yeah,
These
the
things
tides are coming in, the tides are going out,
We talked about Project Helix there. Helix? It's a shape. I want to get your thoughts, Andy, on the best shape.
Best shapes. Dodecahedron.
Wow, you went big. You went 3D. Wow. That's the sort of guy you are. You think outside the box.
Didn't expect me to bring in an extra dimension, did you?
I didn't. Wow.
All of this, of course, depressing. Sad. You got to assume that there are. Thank you for bringing up the dodecahedron.
I think we all knew the formula for the volume there.
Of course, 15 plus 7 square root of
5 over
5
4
over 4
a cubed
multiplied by a cubed. Yeah.
30 edges. Wow. Microsoft Edge is a thing they have.
Oh, they sure do. They sure do. I think all of this, I think when new leadership takes over, we start off with good news. We start off with getting everybody's spirits up. Should we go all caps on Xbox?
Yeah.
Should we let's show off this new hardware?
Look at all these great games. Let's show you 30 minutes of incredible looking Fable.
Yeah.
Get
excited. Xbox is back.
But by the way, these may be the last games we ever make.
Yeah, and to hint at that many layoffs, to hint at possible studio closures, it really just seems like we are battening down the hatches and preparing for a tsunami of bullshit.
Yeah, I just don't know if someone's thought about how this all looks, right? Because last week it was big, lavish Xbox display, basically being like, we're back, we're going to be number one again, these big events, big parties, all of this, and then literally 2 days later, oh no, we're actually going to fire 1,000 people, and we're going to cut costs everywhere, and who knows when we're getting new consoles, and da-da-da-da. So, I don't know, just kind of think about it in advance, maybe, of how it might look, would be my I don't run a company, though.
Yeah.
God forbid.
I mean, if I did, I've already said this before, I'd be the worst billionaire that would lose out on a lot of people because I would fund the dumbest shit.
You'd just buy the Spurs.
No, I'd buy tickets. I'd maybe buy it.
You wouldn't want to buy the team?
No, I'd buy just a dinner with Manu Ginobili and Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
You saw Manu Ginobili.
I've seen him play live in London 15 years ago.
He saw Manu Ginobili perform in the Olympics, the one Olympics that the U.S. lost.
Yeah, I know. Well,
Jesus.
Was that because of me? I don't know.
That's a Hall of Famer right there.
Yeah.
I want to read this tweet thread from a close friend of ours, Jessica Cogswell. And she said, I went to Xbox's FanFest event to attend a preview event, and it was the most flagrant display of wealth imaginable. 5 stories filled with caterers and hundreds of smiling faces there to assure me of the brand's strength. There was a station specifically for engraving the steel water bottles they were giving out with your gamer tag, jackets, hoodies, photo ops, and, of course, the Xbox giveaways. Like every one of the last 100 days, the whole thing was dazzling to the point of nauseating. For more concrete numbers, it's worth mentioning that last quarter, Microsoft brought in $31.8 billion in profits. But yeah, sure, big changes and much needed layoffs and closures, right? I have a complex relationship with Xbox, not because of nostalgia, but because I am expected to do some level of coverage for my job. For my own peace of mind, I regulated that to covering studios essentially locked in partnerships with them that I feel deserve coverage. I don't know if that's the best way to do things. I won't argue one way or the other, but it's how I move forward. On a personal level, I don't have the Game Pass, or I don't have Game Pass to try to distance myself from the brand by playing Blizzard games on literally any other console, for example. And I think little things like that are, I think, emblematic of kind of what happens in the studio or in the gaming sphere. The when we talk about these lavish big events,
It's kind of what I was hinting at, right? I wasn't at that event, but I heard all about it, and I was like, that seems, a bit ridiculous.
Yeah.
Considering where they're at. And, like, I feel similar to Jessica in a way, really. Like, I cancelled my Game Pass start of the year. I don't really have much interest in that anymore. Like, I don't know. They've got a lot of work to do. I'm not convinced in these first 100 days that they go in the right direction with it, but I give the benefit of the doubt. Give them time. Maybe they'll work it out, but, like, this latest update isn't filling me with any more confidence, let's put it that way.
keep talking because I need a sneeze.
I just wanted to let that happen. So there we go. Yeah.
You just wanted to watch the sneeze.
Mhm.
Yeah, so again, incredibly disappointing, incredibly
Mhm.
sad. The people making the art are always going to be the ones that get the shaft.
Mm-hmm.
And these are...
You just worry about some studios, right? That really are, all game makers want to make art, right? But there's the ones there's some Xbox studios you're worried about. Like, I'm not going to lie, I was surprised when I saw a third Senua game, a third Hellblade game from Ninja Theory. I did not think we'd get another one of those. Like, I never want a studio to be closed. I want to put that out there, but I wouldn't have been shocked if Ninja Theory were no more. But I'm very happy they're still there because there's great people there. Similar with, like,
But I still don't feel safe about them. We saw Perfect Dark.
Exactly. Same with Double Fine. Like, I love everything Double Fine make, but I'm just like so glad they're still there. But you worry about them, right? Like, and updates like this again don't fill you with confidence. It sounds like that. I don't know. I have no insider information. It sounds like these layoffs are not going to be maybe developer studio related and more internal at Microsoft and Xbox in terms of marketing and that side of it. But we don't know yet. I don't know. I just hope we get more Double Fine and Ninja Theory games.
I mean, yeah, when you talk about we're hinting at a lot of layoffs and possible studio closures, I think they're also kind of prepping for that. And it bums you out because you think about the fact that these games under leadership or under a certain publisher, that these games would be able to find some sort of success without these astronomical expectations. And it's like I was mentioning on our Xbox showcase reactions, prove me wrong that you aren't going to do the bad stuff that's happening already. So I haven't been proven wrong there. But to keep going with that point, I understand that you want Xbox to still be a name and a force. You want it to be a formidable name and this brand that you're getting. Let's get Xbox back into the fold, into being this big power. But that can't happen when you are saying we're going to keep a lot of games exclusive to keep bringing them back. It's fine if you want to do that, but when those games don't sell enough,
exactly,
then
I can see some of the logic of doing it with Gears. That's always been Xbox. That's been that's a core thing. I can understand wanting to please people. Keeping that. Clockwork Revolution, I don't get. That game looks amazing. I worry that game's not going to do well. I feel like you're not doing well by that game by keeping it exclusive. Like,
people have too many games to play.
Yep.
And people's time is very limited.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, they did hint at a studio closure. If it's like we have not heard from Arcane's Blade in a long time.
Yeah.
If they completely shut down Arcane, then that'll be the final straw for me. Because if you can prove you can make a game like Dishonored 2 and then not get to make more games, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Just what are we doing anymore?
Very, very depressing stuff. Again, don't shoot yourself in the foot and then get mad that there's blood all over the carpet. If you don't want to put these games out multi-platform because you want to increase the strength of your own brand, you're going to see half of the sales, maybe less, that the game would have sold. As much as I love the idea of Xbox coming back as a brand, I only love that idea with the completely, the completely useless point of view of like, yeah, but Microsoft's got money, but they're not going to use it like that. Microsoft has more money than God, and they want more money than five gods. And you aren't going to satisfy the bottom line if you continue to put out games just exclusively and say, go buy our hardware. By the way, it's more expensive now.
Exactly.
Fucking shit.
We don't even need. I said it yesterday. We're not desperate for new hardware right now. I talked to game developers. None of them are saying I need more power right now. None of them need it. Like, what are we doing?
Absolutely unreal.
More importantly, how is that cherry cola. Did you just mess them all into one there?
Yeah, I
You
did.
did.
A little
Wow.
combination. I'm gonna get the mouthfeel is otherworldly.
Sensational.
It's velvety.
Mm-hmm.
What are they called? Squashies?
Squashies. Yeah.
That sounds like something out of Rick and Morty or something.
Is what
I
is.
like it.
Yeah. Good.
I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Story number 2. Valor Mortis has been delayed.
Shock.
A lot of people going, what the heck even is Valor Mortis? Valor Mortis is a game that I'm very much looking forward to.
Yeah, I've played it. It's good. It's good.
The developers of one of my favorite games of all time, Ghost Runner.
Yeah, I didn't know you were a huge fan.
Love Ghost Runner.
Cool.
Oh my God. It's like, it kind of was like one of my first formative games playing keyboard mouse when it came out.
Fair enough.
Kind of at the start of the pandemic. I love Ghost Runner so much.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't work on Ghost Runner 2, but Valor Mortis is their upcoming game, and it's a first-person Souls-like.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a demo available on Steam right now, and it fucking rocks.
It's cool what they're doing, kind of like fantasy Napoleonic war stuff. It's cool. Vincent Cassel as Napoleon.
Yeah, he's
That's a
Napoleon.
good
Yeah,
guess.
see, I don't really know who that was, but you're a movie guy.
Yeah. Good actor.
I'm a numbers
La
guy.
Haine?
Huh?
La Haine, the French film.
No.
Incredible film.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Really?
You would know his face. You would know.
Now, I
What
must have
English
skipped that
film?
one in the queue.
He's been in English films. All right, let's see he's in Ocean 12. He's the villain. There we go. Black Swan. He's in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oscar-nominated movie.
You'll know him. He's a very good actor.
I mean, he sounds great in the game so far. Played the demo.
Mm-hmm.
Loved the second demo. The first demo was one section, and then for this second demo for the upcoming Steam Next Fest, it's available right now. Go play it. It is
First person Souls-like is like we surprisingly haven't had too many.
right. And I think whenever we get attempts at it, rarely feels awesome.
Yeah.
This was a game that I thought I was going to be playing keyboard mouse, and once I switched to controller, it felt a lot better.
Yeah.
Obviously, I love aiming with the mouse and doing
You love
headshots.
aiming with a mouse.
Man, I
don't you?
love that so
Yeah,
much. I love clicking on icons, but the way it feels, the way it looks, the boss fights, super fun. This is like, and it's scary as shit. Oh my God, the amount of like jump scares I had. Valor Mortis rocks. So, Valor Mortis.
When can I play it, Andy?
Valor Mortis was going to come out September 24th, the same day as Control Resonant.
And about
the same
15
month.
other games.
Yeah, a week after 17 games and 2 weeks after 40
Same
other
game
games.
as Silent Hill Townfall, I think, as well.
It was a bloodbath.
Here he is.
There's
Vincent.
So.
What a beauty! Look at those piercing blue eyes.
Good
Wow.
Lord. This dude looks like concept art.
I tell you, I watched Casino Royale with Greg last night.
Yeah.
About 4 times during that film, I just went, Daniel Craig's eyes, man. Wow.
Piercing.
Wow.
They went with a color grading in that movie that like accentuated them.
Oh, but
So
like an
Valor Mortis
ocean.
was coming out September 24th, and yesterday's story was them kind of hinting,
I remember talking about it.
hey, this isn't, maybe we don't do this. And today they put out the
They
news.
listened to us. We said, you should.
You should. Wow. That was the deciding factor.
Yeah.
September has become absolutely stacked with incredible looking games. We knew this was a possibility, but when you're in a partner showcase, as we were, dates get locked weeks in advance. We want to give Valor Mortis and your wallet some room to breathe. Therefore, we decided to move our release date to October 13th. In the meantime, we just launched our demo on Steam and have been getting loads of feedback. This new date also gives us even more time to improve the game. Try it out, let us know what you think, and we'll see you in October.
So that's what, roughly 3 week delay?
Love
You
it.
feel it's a good push, I think. I was expecting if people were to delay out of that, they'd go further. They'd go January, February. But there's a lot of behind the scenes work, as we spoke about yesterday. Like, people need to make their money back. There's quarters, there's fiscal years.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot going on. It's not as simple as just going, do you know what? We'll wait 5 months and just eat the cost on all of this. You know?
Yeah. I'm getting to the point where I also wonder that, are people too scared of Grand Theft Auto?
I mean, that's still a whole month before it. 5 weeks almost before G. That's enough time to blow. I mean, look at those eyes. Wow.
Jesus, Daniel Craig. He
Wow.
looks like a guardian.
I think that's why
he looks like Zavala from Destiny.
Is this why I haven't heard back about the part yet? Just because I don't have blue eyes. I don't have those. Is that why?
Possibly.
Just say yes.
Yes, it is absolutely.
But this will give people 5 weeks to play this game before GTA. You won't need that long.
I agree. You can go further if you want.
What do you think's the latest you want to? It depends on your game, right?
I just think we're too scared of GTA.
Oh, I don't know if we are. It's gonna literally make like $3 billion in an hour.
But that doesn't all of a sudden lock off like people's wallets to checking something else. Also, another big factor here is the price.
Yeah.
What is the price of Valor Mortis? And I'm going to look that up right now.
I imagine it's a full price game, is it not? Was Ghost running like a $30-$40?
Yeah, I'm going to guess right now $60. Let me check.
Okay.
Let me check. It just says
We might
add to
not
wish
know yet.
list.
Yeah, I don't know if we know yet.
We're in this weird place in time where obviously a lot of people's money is tight. When you put out something of big quality, something like 007,
Big quality. Yeah.
I've seen several people go, ooh, $70 for a 15-hour campaign game. It's like, yeah, but it's like amazing. Like and there's a lot of replayability with the different
you
packs
pay
and
half that
missions.
for 2 hours. Go see a movie, right?
Go to the cinema.
Cinema. Yeah.
Go catch
Go
a
see
flick.
Lahane.
Go catch Lahane with Vincent Cassell
Yes.
in it. Yeah, I do feel like we are a bit worried of GTA. I think you could push further. You don't want to obviously release the same day or the same month, but like mid to late October, I think is still okay.
And that's your expert advice for these studios.
It's my expert advice.
Okay. You do know about financials, don't you, actually?
I don't want them all to talk to each. I want them all to talk to each other and say,
Yeah.
two
We don't
more
want
moves.
everyone to move out September.
Right.
You know.
Don't be silly.
No. I do like being silly, though.
You sure do.
Yeah.
Comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Everybody, buy high and sell high as well.
Smart.
Fucking delay your game. Put it the day out of GTA 6 as a challenge. I think.
A challenge. Wow.
I think you should challenge
Yeah.
Rockstar and
Yeah.
say like we're up for this fight. You know.
That's what you're recommending to Valor Mortis. Just go head to head.
I think every game.
toe.
I think every game.
Can really any game take on Napoleon's empire?
Damn. Dylan Faden isn't doing that.
I
don't think so. I don't think he's strong enough.
Can GTA take on Napoleon?
Put it on the poll.
What do you know about Napoleon?
I know his last name. Like it's a silly combination of words. Bonaparte is just a funny.
Bonaparte. Is it?
It's a funny word, I think.
What? Yeah. What, expand on that. Why?
He was short.
Yeah, I think that's slight mythology. He was short, but not overly short.
Okay, so
He was actually a very
average size, like
very
5'7".
great.
I mean, he
5'7".
wasn't necessarily a nice man.
He wasn't.
He doesn't
Yeah.
seem like it from the demos that I've played.
No, but you're still in service of him, though, right? You're in it. He's in your head. You are a Napoleonic soldier.
Yeah, but I feel like eventually
Is he, like,
he'll
twisting
be.
your
I mean,
mind?
he's going to be
He's
Gehrman.
the final boss.
He's going to be Gehrman. Come
Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
we're going to fight Napoleon.
It's going to be like
Tina.
Oddjob in GoldenEye. He's so short you can't hit him.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Did you see I just had Tina as a Napoleon Dynamite reference?
You did.
You're
I
a
love that
film guy.
I do love that film.
You're a film guy. Story
Lucky.
number 3. This is an odd show.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah.
I don't know if I like it.
Why? Okay. What? Carry on.
Story number 3.
Hmm.
Stranger Than Heaven director addresses concerns over Tupac's inclusion. This comes from Cade Onder at IGN.
Good website.
Good website.
I like it.
Great review score for mixtape.
Yeah.
Great reviewer, people say.
No one's saying that.
I mean, not wrong though.
Why did you have to bring that up?
I mean, I gave it a 9.
Yeah. I gave it 10. Stand by it.
I love talking.
It was
to,
funny. Everyone I bumped into at Summer Games Fest last week. I say everyone, like 4 people knew who I was. Stomach was like, mixtape's actually good. I was like, I know, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great time.
Carry on.
Love talking to you at the Control Resident thing. And, and you
there's
going,
the posters everywhere.
yeah, and you going, I had an awesome time in that game. Gave it a 10. I was like, fuck, love this experience.
Yeah, I
and
played. I was
thought-
like, no one can have a problem with this game. it's delightful. There is nothing to hate here. Oh well. Oh well. And then
stupid ass.
then the tongues came out. Oh well.
One of the most bizarre reveals from some Game Fest last week was that Tupac would have a supporting role in Stranger Than Heaven, despite the fact he's been dead for 30 years. I don't know about that.
Wait, what? You
love
don't
this.
know if he's dead?
Yeah, a lot of scuttlebutt out there.
I'm not going to pretend to be a Tupac expert. I am from England. I do not listen to Tupac, and I will not be offering any expert opinion on whether Tupac is alive or dead.
Okay.
I just want to clarify that now.
Okay.
You have your conspiracies, that's fine. I think he's probably dead.
Yeah, I changed my mind. I think he's probably dead as well.
Okay, cool.
Man,
should he be in a game though? Probably not. But let's carry on.
It's crazy to just think about like how much, you watch that Diddy documentary and it's like, God damn, he was what a bad dude Diddy was. Like,
what opinion do you want me to offer about this?
Your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, allegedly.
To be clear, Tupac isn't playing himself in the game. Instead, the character that uses Tupac's likeness will be voiced by an actor without the assistance of AI. So really, the character is just a guy who looks like Tupac, making the situation all the more baffling. The decision to feature a dead music star so prominently in the game has raised a lot of eyebrows, especially after it came to light that Tupac's estate is managed by music executive Tom Wally, a situation that has been the subject of legal disputes between Wally and Tupac's family. However, IGN spoke with executive director and RGG studio head Masayoshi Yokoyama, who addressed the concerns and claimed that both Tupac's estate and family addressed or approved of his role in the game. Yokoyama also noted that Tupac isn't the first instance of the team using the likeness of a deceased actor. Quote, "We already have had a character like Tupac, who had passed away before the game was made. The character Genzo Iwaki was the likeness of actor Bunta Sugawara, he's a really famous actor in Yakuza movies and Japanese film history. But it's kind of the same situation. He's a famous actor who passed away, but we made sure that we talked to his estate and family and got their permission. Not just their permission, but we also talked to them about what we wanted to do. They not only said okay, but they were really excited about the opportunity. We wanted to give their characters a role that would do other justice to the people. I'm sorry. We wanted to give their characters a role that would do other justice to the people themselves as well. If we didn't, we think that would be extremely rude. So we did. So we definitely wouldn't have done it otherwise. So we did our best to make sure that any role we create for these characters would honor them and their families." Yokoyama also addressed how they went about casting someone to actually voice a character. The next barrier we faced when we were bringing them back for these characters, for these roles, was their voice, right? We probably couldn't replicate their voices with AI if we went for it. But we're a studio that really valued acting, not just movie acting, but also drama acting. And we're a lot of translation stuff.
These are long quotes.
Yeah. And we're really careful about the voice actors we chose in the past. So we wanted to focus on getting a real person to put their own spin on that character. So we didn't have them just do an imitation of the character. We wanted them to also try to bring out that character's personality, but with a different voice. So we did our best to pick an actor that would fit the role and fit the character. And some of these people might be related to them or have some sort of relationship to them.
Sorry, let's just pause for a second. Am I right in thinking now that the character isn't Tupac in the game? The voice isn't. So they've basically just used the likeness
just
of
the
Tupac.
likeness, yeah.
And the actor isn't trying to do Tupac's voice? They're just doing their own voice?
Doesn't sound like it. I mean, this sounds kind of like...
It seems like you didn't need to do this.
It's an alive version of Death Stranding 2, or Death Stranding, period, where you get, here's Guillermo del Toro, we'll have somebody else voice.
I mean, the key is he's alive and presumably went, yeah, cool,
That's why I said it's an alive version.
Yeah. Do you want to finish the quotes before I add more thoughts?
Yeah, sure
There's
thing.
so many.
I think when you're creating any product in the entertainment industry, there's going to be criticism, he said. You can't really say, don't criticize us, and that just doesn't make sense. Criticism is a freedom that people are free to have. But this is something that we thought was a good idea, that this would be something would add value to our game, which is why we chose to do this. I mean, we had a similar issue with this when we announced the casting of Sugawara as well. He's obviously a famous actor in Japan, and there were a lot of people who responded saying, like, maybe you should have left him alone. For Tupac, he's a person who was well known outside of Japan, and we expected those voices. But in the end, we are creating something we think people will enjoy and like. We think it's something that will add value to the game we're making, so we have no real regrets or worries about what we're doing. For me personally, I think trying to make everybody happy is a job of a politician. For a person who makes games, I think our job is to try to give inspirational, emotional, or deep experience to as many people as possible. And if you try to make decisions just to avoid criticism, you will end up with something that can't do that.
I mean, I think that's a separate conversation that I agree with. You can't make art to try and get everyone's approval. But, this isn't, we're not talking about, a design, like, is the parry good or not?
Right.
We're talking about using someone's likeness who's dead. I mean, how would you feel about it if in 20 years a Yakuza game was like, we want Andy Cortez in our game, but you're dead?
I'm dead.
Would you like it? And say I was voicing you in Yakuza 14, How would you feel about that?
I wouldn't be a big fan of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. I think let the dead stay dead.
Mhm.
And
I agree.
It's a fascinating quote to have him go. Look, we encountered a lot of pushback the first time we did this. Okay, why would you do it again?
But we're doing it again.
Why do it again? So there's a part of me that understands that the Tupac estate is not great.
No.
It isn't his close family members that care and love about him a whole lot. It is people that it's other forces that have the estate control or whatever and are just down to kind of make money. And that is not all the details are there in my brain, but I know that that's the case, especially because all of social media was like, yeah, but this isn't like his close family and friends in the estate, No. These are people trying to make a buck.
It's different, right? Like, 'cause we're in a different world now. When he died, this sort of thing didn't happen. Like, it wasn't a thing, really. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of celebrities now, don't spill that. Careful.
We're good.
Careful. I'll worry about you.
Almost dropped the code red 0.
Oh. We're in a different. I wouldn't be surprised now if a lot of celebrities have clauses or in their will, like there's something that's like you cannot or you can. Like, I think we're sadly at that stage of society. Was when like when I die, leave me alone. Basically.
I still feel weird if games try to do Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, when I think about this game and what it's trying to do, to have Snoop Dogg, fine. That's going to be a silly little thing. Tupac's going to be, or Snoop Dogg will be in this game. I think for me, where I get kind of annoyed and bothered by it is, it's not like Tupac's lineage is heavily in. Not only was he an amazing, legendary hip hop artist, but he loved kung fu movies. He loved Japanese related things. He loved the culture. He was so involved with it. This isn't one of those things. It's just like it's so random, and that's why I made fun of it so much when Snoop Dogg is on stage going, well, when you have a game like this, and then you have, it just felt like the right fit. Like it was like I was like, why? That doesn't make sense,
I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm personally offended because I'm not like personally offended by it, but like I just want these things to make sure we are checking with the right people, right?
Yeah.
If it is true that his whole family are like, yeah, we love this, we think it's great. Like obviously we can never ask him,
Right.
But like as long as it's done properly, I don't actually have a problem with it. But it's like when we're just like it's all a bit wishy-washy, right? It's a bit like we asked this person, we asked this day, and Snoop Dogg said it's fine. So like as long as you do it properly, I don't actually think it's that bad. I would have more problem with it if it was like an AI version of his voice and they'd gone that route with it. I'd been like, okay, that sounds a little bit grimier, but I don't know. It's like
for me, it's one of those things. If you're honoring this man who was so involved in Japanese culture and cared so much about about the area and visiting and all that, and I don't know, I still would feel like not great about it, but I'd be like, well, I mean, he did love. Let's say he was only murdered 10 years ago, but he loved RGG or something like that and always wanted to be in a game. This is just kind of like, it just doesn't feel related.
Yeah, it's different if it's a small little like nod of the head cameo to a guy who worked for us before. That's right. You have to take every case on its back. I don't think we can just be like blanket, like no dead people in games, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's not a simple issue.
It's not a simple issue. You know what is a simple issue, though?
I don't know. It's going to be a tough job for the Spurs from here on in.
I'd kind of forgotten about it. Now I remember. Now I remember what happened. What is a simple issue is supporting us on patreon.com/kindafunny, where if you're a Patreon member, you can watch all of our stuff ad-free. But if you're watching live right now, here's a word from our sponsor.
This episode's brought to you by Factor. Sometimes hunger strikes and you are just exhausted, or you're hosting shows back to back to back and you just don't have it in you to set up and prepare the whole meal you thought that you'd have time for. That's why so many of us here at Kinda Funny love Factor. Factor makes it easy with fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs, so you can eat well without the shopping or cooking. On many occasions, Factor has completely saved Greg and Jen when they needed it most. Every meal is crafted with functional ingredients, lean proteins, colorful veggies, whole foods, and healthy fats. Factor bans 175 plus ingredients, so no artificial colors or sweeteners, no high fructose corn syrup, no refined seed oils, just nutrient-dense food. Head to factormeals.com/kindafunny50 off and use code kindafunny50 off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only while supplies last until September 27th, 2026. See website for more details.
We have a super chat from Snow13 who says, this reminds me of the Val Kilmer film that's going to be released using his likeness since he's already passed. It just feels really weird.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
Super chat from programmer Sid who says, in the Game Informer interview, Yokoyama did say that they approached his actual living family. Whether or not, if you believe him, is up to you. Thank you for your $5 super chat. Rayad Alzarna says, do you think he dies in the game? They can't do that. I don't think they can kill him in the game.
No, I was going to write how tasteful a joke I was going to make. I'll just go, probably not. No, I'll make a joke.
I like that. That's fine.
Yeah.
Have a super chat here from Jer Bear. $10 super chat says, Andy, this is to replenish your gummy stash and to remind you not all Knicks fans have to be insufferable. I can't wait to finally celebrate though.
It's okay.
Sounds like Jer Bear. Sounds like you think you're gonna win.
Look, the World Cup starts.
Don't let us get one more.
The World Cup starts today, Andy. Are we excited?
Who do you got?
England.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they favored?
They're fourth favourites.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Soccer's a weird game.
If you ask me to actually use my brain, I'd say Spain. You know.
Okay, really?
Spain. Yeah, I think Spain are quite easily the best team. France maybe have the best players. Spain would have the best team. First game though in now a couple hours time. Mexico versus South Africa.
Oh.
The same game that started the 2010 World Cup. Interesting.
Why?
Mm-hmm. It's just luck of the draw that it happens to be the same two teams.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You know, yeah. Look, I'm looking forward to it.
How many crossover is there between the players from 2010 to now?
Oh, very few. Ronaldo and Messi will be there.
Mm.
Heard of them?
I have heard of them.
Good.
One plays for Inter Miami.
He does.
Messi.
Best player ever. Yeah.
The pink flamingo team.
Yes.
Super chat from Tom Johnson says, every other company is guaranteeing no competition with GTA. There's no way that they don't make that game $80 to $90. Their shareholders will riot if they don't take advantage. We have Hachukin with a $5 super chat saying, Devolver Digital is intent on releasing a game day in day with GTA 6. Do we know which game they are releasing in November? I have no clue. Couldn't even tell you. Maybe it's Dark Scrolls, which is that like auto scroller kind of side.
Do they dare go up against Barbie Rewind in the Godzilla game though?
Shit.
Yeah.
What is the month of November?
I'll ask this question again for you because you know it went down so well yesterday.
Okay.
Do you think Godzilla's real?
In what way?
Real? Do you think he's real? Is Godzilla real?
Do I think he exists?
Is he? It's just a very simple question. Is he real?
In what form?
A physical being on our Earth.
I think there could be. I think there could be
He's here today.
I think there could be a large lizard-like thing that they call Godzilla.
Okay.
But it isn't as large as he is.
No, that would be terrifying, wouldn't it? Let's be honest.
I think like in the same way that we think Loch Ness Monster is probably another
it's not real.
Water-dwelling creature.
Yeah.
That just looks similar or whatever. I don't know.
Do you know what is real though? A Bandicoot.
And you're not sure if you like that or not.
Well, real bandicoots I have no real problem with, I think. I've never met one.
But as we go to ad break, you look at the doc and you look at me and you go, do we need another Bandicoot?
I don't know if I personally need another new Crash Bandicoot game, but people like them. I'm not going to take
Geddes
away.
Is going to be.
Yeah, I'm not going to take away people's joy. I just personally don't feel a great need to play another Crash Bandicoot game. I'd rather play a new Crash Bandicoot than a new Spyro, though. I will say that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. This comes from Sam Sepiol at Insider Gaming. New Crash Bandicoot game is in development, it's claimed. Players have been waiting for quite a bit for a new installment to the franchise. The last mainline entry was back in 2020 with Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. And the latest entry was Crash Team Rumble, a multiplayer spin-off. Seems like another Crash Bandicoot is in the oven. The latest rumor about the new Crash Bandicoot game comes from a user on X, formerly Twitter, also named as No Arms and No Legs.
Oh.
This leaker has previously shared accurate details about the upcoming Spyro game before it was officially announced. In their latest post, they mentioned that, quote, a new Crash Bandicoot game is scheduled to, end quote. Although it appears the developers are not planning to make any announcements about it at this time, readers should take this information with a grain of salt. Take it with a little sodium right there.
Who is your favorite platform mascot? Do you have one? Are you into those games much?
Platform mascot.
As in mascot platformer. That's platform mascot's a different thing. That's your Kratos or your.
Let me just look up. Let's create a quick top 5 right here.
I've always had a soft spot for Glover. Did you play Glover?
Oh yes. Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Bring him back. Why are we not doing that?
There's I've been talking about this recently. There's a magician game. There's a game called The Magician's Hand or some shit.
Oh really? I thought you were talking about the magician one.
No, I mean that looked amazing. That was like holy shit.
Yeah.
There's a game called like The Magician's Hand or some shit, and it's like you are the severed hand of a magician you're just a walking hand with a glove, and you are it's a side scroller platformer. Kind of feels like Glover's coming back.
Okay, a bit like Thing from the Addams Family.
Yes,
a little bit like that.
I mentioned the hand thing, and Blessing was like, "That's why I never like Addams Family." The hand, severed hand.
What's he got against fingers?
I don't know. He feels like they're kind of spider-like, I guess. There's Glover.
There's Glover. Look at him. Bring him back.
Let's see. Arrow the Acrobat.
Okay.
We got Boogerman, Bubsy.
I loved Looney Tunes. Bugs Bunny Lost in Time. Did you play that? That was great.
I don't know if I'd call it a mascot platformer.
Well, it was kind of that sort of game. Was it not?
I don't know if it could be an existing IP.
Okay, well, it was that sort of. I like that game. Will you let me have that?
Sure.
Okay.
Because when I think of mascot platformer,
Do they have to be original characters?
I think of it's an original IP.
Okay.
And it has to be an original IP because it feels like they are vying for the crown.
Okay.
They want to be the poster child. They want to be the cover athlete.
Yeah.
I think of Gex.
Mm-hmm.
We got Rayman.
Yes.
Rocky Rodent. You know what? Rocket Knight is probably my favorite looking.
Okay.
Kevin, if you could bring up Rocket Knight, I just love the look of Rocket Knight. I think he's a cool looking
How about
dude.
Blinks the Time Sweeper? Are you feeling anything?
I was never a Blinks dude.
Okay.
No.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
No.
Yeah, I was never a Blinks dude.
Mm-hmm.
I think of Blasto.
Bobsy 4D doing anything for you?
No, I heard it's kind of
Andy,
underwhelming.
What did you want me to bring up?
No, Rocket Knight.
Okay.
Oh.
I looked up Rocket.
Rocket Knight rocks. He's just a cool looking dude. I don't know if I would say Mega Man is one because
I wouldn't consider that.
I don't know why. It doesn't make sense.
More of an. Feels like a different sort of game, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Like as much as like Mega Man's my dude.
I love Mega Man. Yeah.
I don't know if I would. It doesn't feel like Mega Man was trying to be. I want to be on the commercials for the platform that I'm.
But he was a bit shy.
He's more low key.
Yeah.
But a lot like Rodney Mullen, as a skateboarder.
Yeah.
It's like I'm just gonna go out there and do my job.
Yeah.
I'm skate. I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna be at peace with the world. But Rocket Knight's always just had a cool look to me. Look at this fucking dude. I love him.
There was a new collection out 2 years ago, apparently. Or is
Really?
it out yet? I don't know. I just saw that trailer. Said what? So I don't know.
also
I'm not
see-
familiar with Rocket Knight.
I see Battletoads. I see Spyro, of course, like you just mentioned. Parappa the Rappa, which is definitely not a mascot platform.
It's definitely not. What are we
Not a
doing here?
platformer
What are we
game.
doing here? Where is this list?
Why would you
What is
put that
this?
on the list?
No.
Yeah, Gex is kind of one that sticks out to me. I think Gex had a run, and then unfortunately just fell into some dark places.
Yeah.
Made some got in there with the wrong crowd. Gex.
We can all just agree Glover's the best. I think that's fine.
I think so, Chad.
Yeah, there we go.
I think
Let's give him a hand.
I think Simon. Wow. I glove him.
Well, he's. We don't want to go there.
I think you crushed the first one though.
Yeah.
You know what? All these puns that we're making. Oh, fucking Cool Spot. How could I forget Cool Spot?
It's quite easily done, isn't it? Let's be honest.
How could I forget Cool Spot? I feel like I'm insulting a huge fan base.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you know what? Croc? Hey, Croc is a good shout out.
Okay.
I think Croc is phenomenal. I'm going to Croc it. There's also now that we're just like talking, we're not even having
Anyway,
to anymore.
if there's a new Crash game, cool. I'm glad. I hope people enjoy it. There's my reaction to that story.
Chat, the game called something Doug. There's an upcoming video game that looks like Ren and Stimpy that a lot of people told me to react to the trailer.
I don't know where we're going here.
It is Doug like the name Doug.
Oh, okay.
It's called like
It's Doug's big game.
Doug's big game. There it is. Oh, it's called Oh My Doug. Can you look that up, Kevin? Oh My Doug. Spelled like Doug Funny, the character. I don't know if you've seen this or not.
I don't think I have.
This was on the Mix Summer Showcase.
Okay.
And they're kind of doing what Cuphead did for 20s
like
animation.
Cartoon Network,
but they're doing that for
oh, cool.
2D animated like, this is basically Ren and Stimpy style animation, and
It's gross, yeah.
it's very very gross. It definitely takes you back to a certain place in time, but it's got such a cool look to it.
Yeah.
Like I am such a fan of this aesthetic.
Nice.
And I didn't know that I really wanted this, but a lot of it is just kind of like you're pulling at my heartstrings. So like I'm miss being
That's
a kid.
great.
This looks fantastic. This is called Oh My Doug.
You know what, Andy? Thank you for showing me that.
No problem.
You've opened my eyes once again.
You taught me about soccer.
Well, there's much more to come about that.
I also got to name. You helped me name all the teams that have won a World Cup before.
Yep. Any soccer/football knowledge you need.
You got my back there. And I'll tell you what else. How else you have my back? Because you're also going to help me with the segue. Where I'm tired of reading all the.
Should
big
I say
news.
it properly this time?
If I wanted something smaller, say the tiniest news I needed to know about, where would I go?
You'd go to our last story, the Wii News channel, where we cover all the small news items you need to know about.
Wii News. This comes from Simone Crady at IGN.
Yeah.
Speaking at a Q&A session after the reveal attended by IGN, Resident Evil Veronica's producer, Yoshiaki Hirabayashi, confirmed that, quote, this game will be a third-person game.
Yeah, I asked him
Big
that.
scoop.
I asked him that. Well, I think everyone asked that question, to be fair. But
Big scoop from Simon Cardy.
Yeah. Well, we had the question, like, the teaser, right, was fully in first person. It was like, well, is that just the opening, like, couple of minutes of the game is a cutscene like that, and then you go to third person? But yeah, they said it is a third-person game, so suggests no switching. I thought they might do the Requiem thing, right?
Right.
Switching between Claire and Chris. No, seems like it's going to be all third-person.
Scoop Simon.
Like a big dollop of ice.
Simon the Scooper.
Yeah.
Crimson Desert has sold over 6 million copies.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. However, playing devil's advocate, a game that I didn't really expect to slow down that much with sales, because I feel like we hit 5 million or 4 million within the first couple of weeks. And if you were to ask me, Andy, if it's at this pace, where do you think it'll be at on June 11th, the day after the Spurs just had the most devastating loss in probably the lifetime?
Yeah.
My
You
whole
probably
life.
would just ended it there.
I wanted to, thought about it. Oh my God, I thought about it. It's just, it was a tough game. Tough game out there. Where did I get my cup? You're asking? Oh, NitroRifle.com is where I got my cup. But the if you were to ask me where it would be at, I would have assumed like closer to 8 or 9 or something like that. But still great for a game nowadays that it's so hard to sell a lot of games.
And
now.
the funny thing is, it's a completely different game to it was when it first came out. So I'm gonna hop back in at some point.
Me too.
Check it out.
Yeah, I am like dedicating and promising that I will give this another full ass weekend because I, much like a lot of other people who kind of fell off early, my first 10 hours were like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do need story to an extent, and it wasn't there for me.
And I don't know, I'm of different minds. Sometimes it depends on the experience, and if I'm having so much fun with the game, maybe I don't need that. But I think when you attempt to do it and then do it poorly, that's when I get kind of angry. Where I go like, just give me a quiet, contemplative, sort of quiet experience with NPCs that maybe aren't, and then I won't get mad that your story is like bad or whatever, and I'll just focus on the gameplay. But when you try to focus and do things like that, it's why I always get mad when I play games like Neo or Wolong, where I'm just like, man, you're really trying to make this happen, and you got to stop trying to make it happen.
But I make Wolong happen.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. They're making another one though, so they won't stop.
That's how I'm feeling with the game right now. Playing the game right now. I'm just like,
little tease.
just stop doing this.
Little tease.
Just stop, you know?
Yeah.
One to keep an eye on. Drone XL reports Pokemon Go scans are quietly training military drones.
What?
I'm sorry?
This is Wii news. This seems like big news.
What?
Tell me more.
There's a Pokemon named Dronealath that evolves into something else that's definitely going to be a big problem for us Americans. Hundreds of millions of Pokemon Go players spent years filming the streets, parks, and buildings around them to earn in-game rewards. We can really blame this all on Tim.
Mm-hmm.
Those roughly 30 billion environmental scans are now owned by Niantic Spatial, and they helped train a camera-based navigation model that a U.S. defense contractor is preparing to put into drones and other military robots. Most of the players had no idea.
Also, it was you guys who bought it.
Fucking Tim.
Yeah, it's all him.
Tim's doing this.
I mean, this area's been thoroughly scouted, so you should be worried.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
This should be more than Wii News here.
Yeah.
God damn. That's
Wow.
gonna do it for Wii News. Shit. What a
That's kind of a little cherry on top. There.
Not a good day. Not a great day. Kindoffunny.com/you're wrong, where you write in all the you're wrong, so let us know what we got wrong on the show. Anthony Altered Rain says Dark Scrolls has a date of June 22nd. Maybe it gets delayed till GTA 6. Who knows?
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's 11 days. You'd think it'd come out.
I'm excited for that game. This is a super chat for Simon who says, Simon said that his Spurs have been in the Premier League for 50 years, but this is incorrect as the Premier League started 34 years ago. What Simon means is that the Spurs have been in the first division of English football.
I didn't know. I didn't want to overcomplicate
Yeah,
it for you.
yeah.
You know, it got rebranded.
You're telling me what I need to know.
Yeah.
Like when I talk about the NBA, I'm not going. That's before the merger when it was the ABA and all that. You know what I mean?
I'm delivering the knowledge you need to know.
Yeah, because I mean it was it was a tough win, and
Well, it wasn't a win, was it?
tough loss.
It wasn't a win.
Real tough loss.
If it was a win, it would have been. You were feeling so good right now. Imagine if they'd won.
I'd be so happy.
It'd be great, wouldn't it? And normally when you have like a 29-point lead, you do win.
Can you imagine if De'Aaron Fox just kept dribbling?
Yeah. Or if you maybe just like block that one shot right at the end. Like that 1.4 seconds could have been so much better.
Like this is up there with the Ray Allen shot from the Heat against the Spurs in 2013, and Derek Fisher the .4 shot against the Spurs after Tim Duncan just hit a dagger.
3 more games.
3 more games. Spurs in 11. I was saying Spurs in 13. Let's check out some super chats here from all of our lovely supporters. D Generation Max says, "Happy World Cup Gay guy." World Cup Gay. Pride Month, everybody. Happy World Cup Gay guys. Simon, give me a prediction. Where does England end up, and who is taking it home?
Semi-final for England.
Semi. Wow.
Or final. I'll have Spain. There you go.
Zach Telford says, "At this point, I think announcing a game for November 19th could actually be a good marketing strategy."
Or the worst decision you could ever make. Either or.
I think think of all of the people with open wallets that say, "I want to support. I support your bravery."
There's some games that could, not be affected. There's a be completely different audience to GTA, but I wouldn't personally do it.
Ronnie Rosado with a $5 super chat says, "Simon, Andy finally knows what it's like to support a Spurs team to bottle it."
Yeah, that's a British. Do you know what to bottle?
You fucking bottle it.
Bottle it. Well, I mean, we don't really. I wouldn't say we were the bottlers, but we just had a terrible season.
We're not the
terrible.
fucking bottlers.
The worst. I pay a lot of money. I have a season ticket to go see every game. I saw 3 wins all season, Andy. 3.
Damn.
3.
We have Del Walker, the homie Del Walker, with a $5 super chat. Thank you. For a bit more clarification, says the problem is the Tupac estate is not owned by the family. It's owned by Tom Wally, who was the CEO of Warner Brothers. The family hate him.
That's the thing, right? Whether you buy, they talk to the family. I'm not too sure, right?
Yeah. Mad Rocks with a $10 super chat. Thank you for your support. Says, man, if only some higher ups at Microsoft or Xbox who get paid out the ass could take a pay cut to retain the workers who get paid peanuts in comparison.
Wouldn't that be a lovely thing?
It really would, man.
Is it a bit like here? If Greg just took a little bit less money, everyone here could have a good life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm not having to eat squashies candies for lunch. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
After listening to Keza McDonald's Super Nintendo book, read it with my ears, and it's a lovely read with your ears. And she talks about Satoru Iwata taking the pay cut, and what an awesome moment that was, and how that
galvanized.
Really, I mean, I would say that would. It also shows the fans we care about the people making the stuff that you really, really like. And sure, I'm there's likely a chance that Toru Iwata also at one point said, no, I'm not going to take a cut for that. I'm going to do that. Whatever. It's just like, if that could just happen once.
Sometimes when you say these things, right, you sound like a crazy idealist, but it's really not that difficult to just treat people.
It's really, really not. Yeah. Especially when you have, again, more money than God. You are thousands of billions of dollars in the bank, and you're going to continue to lay off people and continue to discourage future talented people to not want to get into that industry. And you're going to show your veteran workers that are largely the main reason why games could be made even faster than they are. You're going to discourage them to go elsewhere, and that's going to lead to more inexperienced employees without good leadership, and games that get delayed because they don't have the chemistry or the management. Like, it's the fucking dominoes, man. Like, these are the dominoes we need to talk about in game development.
I think it might be fucked, Andy.
I think things are pretty bad, yeah. I'm not really, really feeling great about it. But you know what? Spurs in 11, everybody. This has been Kind of Funny Games Daily. Appreciate y'all watching and hanging out with us. If you are supporting on patreon.com/kindoffunny, we appreciate that as well. Because when you don't pay for the things you love, they go away forever. And I don't want to go away forever.
But it sounded like you did.
I do,
yeah,
actually.
Last night it sounded like you really
Oh, last night. I mean, I tell you what, I looked at that bottle of Clorox and I was like, come on. It may just be, now may be the moment.
It looked tasty, you know what I mean?
Fucking dear.
You would never have tasted those squashies, though. Just think about that. Every time you think about that, tomorrow I could have a squashy.
At least De'Aaron Fox is cheap. Actually, no. He's making $220 million goddamn dollars.
Wow, I didn't know that.
What are we doing?
Bye.
Appreciate y'all watching. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. And stay tuned for Gamescast.
Oh.
With.
Oh, I am on that, aren't I?
You're on that.
Yeah.
Man, we're putting you to work.
Yeah.
You have to watch a Superman or a Casino Royale movie.
I mean, I like that. That's a treat.
That's a treat, huh?
A treat. Yeah.
We love y'all, gamers. We'll see you all next time.
Goodbye.